like, you're a rarity, mate. Like, legitimately, you're a rarity. We met some guy off the street that's just on drugs and he's happy with it.
You know what really winds me up is when you see someone sat there, and I know because I've been on the drugs before, and they're gouching, they're gouching's like, never, like,
yeah.
And you can tell and think, fucking hell, I'm actually doing this for fucking, sorry, sir. But I do love a drink, you know, to sleep at night and stuff like that. But I'm actually doing it for a bit of food as well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like, then you've got someone that's basically just doing it
just so
simply for
the drugs. No, yeah, no, we totally get that, and that's why we're trying to like.
I never, when I was on drugs, I never begged. I had somewhere to live.
Yeah, at least you, mate. Seriously, you're a breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
because we've met so many people today that just like it's like they're ridiculously drunk, or they're on some sort of like they're high in some way.
There's one lad. He don't come down and say he's now up near Piccadilly that way. He's actually got ASBOs against, not ASBOs.
Yeah.
ASBOs against him from certain areas.
Yeah.
Because he's that horrible to people. And, you know, like say you run past him, he's in a wheelchair. He's got one leg because he's lost one leg.
I know who you mean.
Curtis.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
He's an horrible bastard.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
But he spoils it for the best of genuine people. Do you know what I mean? It's like really horrible. Tells people to fuck off and they don't give him money and stuff like that. Not like that. If somebody says they're quite into me, in fact, have a good night anyway, do you know what I mean? Enjoy yourself.
True.
I mean, what really gets me going is like, if you're someone like him, that Curtis, it's aggressive begging, the way he is with people is aggressive. But at the end of the day, I'm not going out robbing anyone.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to give you money, they're going to give you money.
Exactly.
I'm not going, give me some money now. I say, you've got a spare little change, please, get some
Yeah,
food.
true. Like, honestly,
please and thank you. Manners cost you nothing.
But legitimately, like, honestly, the reason people don't give the money is because so many people just go and spend it on drugs or like.
In another sort of sense, though, as well. That's their way of
coping with it. No, we understand.
And it becomes like a vicious circle there.
Yeah.
Because then they've got
it.
Night they'll take heroin or whatever just to stop them from thinking. You think, all right, I'll get some gear.
Is it really easy to get hold of it?
Yeah. I can tell you now.
No, that's fine.
No, just
yeah. You know, I totally understand what you mean.
When I go cracking heroin, I'm a brother to a bank who's 14 years old, but he likes his weed,
Yeah.
And one night it's actually easier for me to get cracking heroin.
Get him to get weed.
For him to get a weed and for him to get a beer.
That is ridiculous.
My name's Glenn Atkins, I'm 41 years of age, I'm homeless in Manchester at the minute. I have a doctorate in horticulture from Camborne College in Cornwall. It took me 3 years to get my doctorate. I've got 4 A-levels, 3 O-levels and about 15 GCSEs and MVQs, and I still can't get a job because I'm on criminal record. I went to a McDonald's for an interview, got told I was too overqualified, went to a different McDonald's and was told they can't employ me because I'm a criminal record. Yet I'm on the streets in Manchester with more qualifications than most people that have got jobs, and I find it virtually impossible to get a job. What's going on? Catch-22 situation. As soon as you've done anything wrong in your life criminal-wise, you're stuck.
Shit.
What can you do?
True. Record is by the way.
My criminal record is because I was married and I came home early from work one day and caught my wife in bed with another man. I dragged the man out of the house and beat him up, which ended up in me getting a prison sentence, which ended up with me losing access to my children. I lost my flat, I lost my job, I lost my wife, I lost everything I'd worked the last 10 years for, all because I caught somebody having a sexual relationship with my wife in my bed, in my house, and that caused me to end up on the streets because I lost everything because of it. And once you're on the streets, you're in a catch-22 situation of a circle. You can't get a job seekers claim because you've not got a fixed abode. You can't get a fixed abode because you've got no funding, and you can't get a council abode because the criminal record won't message you about, but there's so much of a waiting list. I've been on the waiting list for a council property since I was 17 years of age, and I've never heard anything from it. And I'm in this situation now, I can't even get a claim from the dole because I've got no fixed address. I can't open a bank account, so I can't get a job. And I've got more than enough qualifications to get me a job doing virtually anything.
How long have you been on the streets now then?
I've been on the streets just under 8 months at the minute.
How are you coping?
Shit. No, it's not too bad now. The weather's
weather's all right, yeah.
But over Christmas and what have you, it was terrible, absolutely terrible.
Oh, man.
But sometimes you.
Hopefully, people will see your story and be inspired and help out. To be honest.
Hopefully, but I've actually been lay somewhere before now, sleeping in my sleeping bag, and had somebody set me on fire. I've had somebody, when I've been sat here, actually walk up and try and kick me in the head. Yeah, they've actually tried to kick me in the head while I've been sat there asking for money. Someone's tried to kick me in the head, so I've grabbed his foot and spun him round and got him on the floor. I've had 3 tents with all my clothes burnt down by 10-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do.
That's so bad, man. There's so many.
But what am I supposed to do? I lost 90% of my clothing when the tents got burnt down. And 3 tents I've had, all hidden in different places. And I've turned up at one at like midnight, and I've seen a gang of kids sat around it with it on fire with all my clothes in.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. Can't even get a loan off the dole because I've not got an up-to-date claim. I mean, and I have. The situation is so shitty. I've got so many qualifications, and I am fully willing. I do not. There's nothing better. Than doing, no, there's nothing better than doing a hard day's graft, knowing that it's going to put money in your pocket. So if there's anyone out there that's willing to employ me, I will do any kind of job. I've got so many qualifications, and I will learn and do.
Where can they find you?
I'm sat outside here.
Sat outside here.
Yeah.
San Carlos. What street is this?
I've also
King Street West.
got my own internet website, web address.
Alright, cool. You want to tell us it just so camera knows?
It's Glenn with a capital G, aka 89, all one, at yahoo.co.uk.
Alright, okay.
I'm also on Facebook if you want to look me up. My name's Glenn Atkins. Message me whenever you want.
Alright, cool.
Get in touch with anyone that gets in touch with me.
So anyone, if you want to message him, please give him.
Message me. I'll answer any questions about anything about my life, everything you want to know. I'll talk.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.